Yeah, so Prague.
Okay, yeah. So we are watching Prague. We are watching Anish and Jordan, and in the women's tournament, there's a bunch of results already. So there, we kind of know the situation. In the women's, India will be on 16. Georgia will
Hang
be
on, hang on. Look at this. Some big turn of events according to engine after 96.
Oh, yeah, this was a mistake. Yeah, he should have taken on e6 because now after knight takes d4, it becomes very unclear again. Yeah. This is not great.
Wow, but then everything is open again. Yeah, if knight d4, look f8, king g7 happens. What's going on? I mean, why did Prague play like this? So he wants to go.
I think he
fa8.
Yeah.
I mean, but for example, okay, knight f3 check. You really gonna play king g2?
Yes.
Wow. I mean,
what else are we going to do? I mean,
yeah, but then okay, we're gonna go king h6. Who is better and why in this construction?
Yeah, this is such a strange decision because, like, maybe what he didn't see, like, I think I'm pretty sure he analyzed knight takes e6, which is what he should have played. Just for a second, go back to move 40.
Yeah, I mean, I just realized that this has already been played.
Yeah. So the point is, you take, and maybe he didn't really find any move here that he really liked. And what he missed is the machine goes h6. And then suddenly you just start giving your own mate with rook a8 and queen h5 and everything. And you continue having everything under control on the other side. Like black still has no threats. And you are actually about to just crash through with queen coming in, the queen coming in and the rook coming to a8. If you don't see h6, maybe you can convince yourself that this is not very clear. But still, I'm so shocked he allowed knight takes d4. Like this is...
Yeah, because especially look at this now. He's down to 2 minutes versus 3.5, and blitz mode is approaching. I mean, okay, I would love... I mean, especially knowing what happened before, it feels like, okay, black has now... Yeah, look, f8 to a8. And maybe after knight f3 check, you will take
maybe
on
f3.
Maybe
f3, yeah. But black can play king h6 now, right? We are...
Yeah, but also, I mean, this queen f3, I was not sure if this is safe, yeah, because, I mean, takes, rook a7, queen takes a7.
Yeah, for some reason, knight f3, king g2 is +3, and king h6 is zeros.
Wow. Okay, but this is also very difficult to
I would like to, like, kind of announce that I officially no longer understand anything about anything. Like, this doesn't feel like it's real, any of it.
Okay, but I mean, we also have never seen something like this before. Yeah, this usually the queen on h1 remains on h1 for a move and then it gets out. But I would really love to... Go on. Ah, okay, I understand that after knight f3, king g2, king h6, we can play rook a6 and take on b6 and then rook a6.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Just to highlight, yeah, this and then this.
Yeah. So I think there could still be turnarounds.
But hang on. I mean, for example, takes, and then rook a1. Again, I don't know what's going on.
a7.
And then you move the bishop maybe.
And then king h2. Yeah, this is so stupid. Like stop. This is illegal.
Wow.
This is so stupid.
Unbelievable. All right. I mean, okay, this is craziness, and the players are down to 2 minutes with all this incredible tension.
Yeah.
And apparently black has to play the move king h6 first.
Yeah, and as Chad is correctly pointing out, king h6 also preserves the threat of queen takes b5, which is not nothing.
Wow, yes.
He played knight f3, we're being told. So
it's so human. It's so difficult not to play knight f3.
Yeah, and Prague is
going king g2.
Complete control, yeah.
I mean, basically, I think this is the line that Prague had in front of his eyes. Maybe he had also missed king h6 before.
Yeah.
Wow, what an incredible position. I mean, okay, I don't believe that I have ever seen something like this.
And in the meantime, we're not leaving this board. I'm just going to remark on something that somebody said in chat. Olivia Kalbasa, I think, like, she had a completely drawn endgame. Like, I mean, as drawn a rook ending as it can get. And now her opponent made a couple of mistakes in a row, and she is now winning, and she will be on 9 out of 9 if she wins.
Wow, I mean, okay, this is we are talking about Prague sister.
Yeah.
Vaisali. I mean, we see that the family is playing decisive games right now, and King H6 played. I mean, Vasif, how unlucky you have to be, because he was choosing between King H6 and Knight F3 check. Probably he didn't notice the difference.
And actually, your idea doesn't win. What wins is, for some reason, Rook 2A7 and then Rook H8, and you get mated.
Oh.
But your idea, he goes Rook C2, and it's now back to zeros. Like, yeah, this will continue.
He played Rook C2.
Yeah, he played Rook C2.
He played Rook C2. Okay.
Yeah, Rook 2A7 followed by Rook H8 was somehow winning here.
And that's why it was so important to keep Queen takes B5 idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Rook C2, Black even has a choice, apparently, of things that are not losing. Yeah, here
maybe after Queen B5, Queen F5, you already hunt the B6 pawn.
Yeah, maybe you go after the BC, like Rook B8 now or something. I don't know.
So it's after Queen D6, Rook H8.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but
after Rook C2, Knight C5 is somehow okay, despite it looking very, very scary. Queen E7 is okay, and Knight F6 is okay.
But to be honest, Knight C5 looks like the most natural, no?
Yes, but it allows the point of Rook C2 from Prague's point.
Yeah.
He wants to give a check from A6 and play H6 check, and the queen reanimates itself.
Exactly.
But unfortunately for him, I go King F8 here. Then I go to E7 if you give a check. It doesn't matter. You can play Queen H5. Rook F1 is a draw here. Because you don't have checks. The Knight on F3 actually controls every single square. You play Rook A8 check, King E7, King takes F1, I take on B5, you go to G2, and I have a draw with Knight E1 check.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that the reason Knight C5 hasn't been played yet is that they both feel that probably Rook C5 wins. Because if the queen, gets back into the game, it normally is just decisive. But here it isn't. Queen E7 played, we are being told by Satiris.
Yeah, Queen E7. I mean, I have lost the plot completely. I mean,
none of us really knows what's going on anymore. It's just
what is happening here. I mean, I'm looking at the clock. I'm trying to look at the camera to see the players, the body language. Yeah, Rook C6 check is.
Yeah, he's going Rook 6, Knight F6. Yeah, obviously you're not allowing H6 check. This is why you've played Queen E7 to prevent the H5 pawn from being moved forward. The Queen on H1 continues being completely dead.
Unbelievable. I mean, okay, this if this ever, afterwards be published on front page, you would not even believe that. How could this be such an important game? That with these pieces.
Yeah, unbelievable. This is really, really unbelievable. Yeah.
And who knows? It might decide the Olympic. Yeah, it's just really so important to save the match for Prague. On the other hand, for Vasif also to get the win by saving this game for the Azerbaijan team. Especially now that we know that the Armenian team is losing. So basically everybody is getting closer.
Yeah. Incredible stakes here. Yeah, I still don't really understand anything. Like, what is Black's threat right now? Why can I not play, let's say, I don't know, Rook B8 and take on B6 with the second Rook and just collect everything? Black clearly has some kind of a threat.
Some Queen E4 move is
Knight D4 maybe, and then Queen E4. Yeah, it's something like this. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Prague is also down to 49 seconds at the moment.
Such a confusing position. Yeah, it feels like we really should be, main screening the live feed in particular, because this is board. No, this is not board 1. This is board 3. But
yeah, it's of course the.
He's gone back. He's gone Rook A3, judging by what I saw on my screen.
Trying to defend, but
yeah.
Can you really defend?
Yeah, he's gone rook a3. It's not in my top 3 lines on my screen. It's probably not the greatest move in the world, but they are going to be playing pretty much an increment. Yeah, it ticked down to like 10 seconds or thereabouts. 3 seconds. Okay, and okay, you could. I only just realized you can take on a3.
Yeah, you can. Yes, if you want, you can.
And you should. And you should, and black is doing extremely well after it somehow. Rook f6, king g7, rook takes b6, I guess. And we have to find a way to continue here with black. Just to give our viewers, you know, some idea of how easy any of this is. Maybe just play h6 or something here.
Just to keep the queen locked.
I very much like the idea of playing h7, h6 here. Just kill everything off.
Yeah, this might just be lost for white. Yeah, this is terrible.
You can definitely lose this. Yeah. Black also isn't obliged to take on a3. You can play something like d5, d4 if you want, and you're okay. But here he took and played rook f6, king g7. I think Prague probably takes on b6 because I don't see any difference between rook b6 and rook c6. So you would like to have more pawns, I would assume. Yeah, rook b6, and it does say h6.
Yeah.
It does say h6.
This is very cool. I mean, h6 is brutal.
And h6 is, the funny thing is, white can even win the g4 pawn after that. Like you can play rook g6, rook g4, I guess king f7, or, yeah, rook g4. But I guess we go like knight d, Even this, like even having a kind of a teleprompter helper.
Okay, in any case, yeah, this is not the current position after rook b6, and
yeah,
Vasif has to okay, I mean, spotting h6 shouldn't be that difficult.
Assessing it is a problem. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not realizing the move exists. It's realizing that it is so important to stop the queen from joining that you can even give up the pawn on g4. He has an immediate draw, like any rook on the first rank is an immediate draw because there will be no way to stop knight e1, knight f3. So you can play like rook c1, rook b1, rook a1, doesn't matter, h6, king f8, and white cannot give a check with the queen, as we've established. He's gone h6. Whoa.
Yeah.
This is amazing stuff by these guys. I mean, they're mistakes, but like, who cares?
Yeah, with 9 seconds left on the clock, he opts for h6.
And actually, after rook g6, it is knight d2. And shockingly, if we can put this on the board, yeah, we can put this on the board for a second. So rook g6, we go king f7, rook g4, king knight d2, king h3. And I kind of stopped there because d5 is hanging and things are coming out. And the machine just very quietly goes queen c5.
Oh my God, but okay, I mean, this is very difficult to spot.
Yeah, and the bishop on f1 is still being picked up, and you are in a lot of trouble. So yeah, something has been played by Prague. I think it was a check. Yeah, check was given. I don't know if it's so important which square you choose. I would still like, I like f7, but f8 is also good. H-file is not good.
Also interesting to be on a why king h7, for example, is bad.
Because for some reason after
bishop d3 check.
D3 check. Yeah. You have to not have to, like, you need to stop bishop d3 check. Yeah, so it has to be the f-file. f8 is winning, f7 is winning on my screen right now. And he's gone king h7. Now it's back to being a draw after rook takes g4.
Wow, king h7.
This is incredibly dramatic. Yeah, rook g4, we can no longer go knight d2 because we straight up lose to bishop d3 check. But we can still play queen b3, and somehow this is still not worse for black because of how stupid the queen h1 is.
Yeah, I feel like we need to get the big camera, yeah, on the players.
Yeah, and I think you play rook takes g4. Yeah, like what else can you do? And
rook takes g4 play.
I'm pretty sure Vasif now realized that that was a bad square. Like I think, and he doesn't have much time left. They're pretty much playing on increment. I think if our clocks are to be trusted, this may have been played on like 10 seconds again or something. Yeah,
and the point is that knight d2, bishop d3 check is the key difference.
But basically, more or less any queen move, queen b3, even queen a4, still preserves equality for black. Queen a4 is actually quite cute. He has gone
d4, I believe.
Before with the idea of queen a8 might also be okay. I'm not sure. I didn't see it on my screen, but it might also be okay. No, apparently not. Apparently now white is winning for some reason. I have no idea why there is such a big difference. Rook g6 and because rook c6 exists, we no longer have any checks. Rook g6 and we cannot give a check from the long diagonal. This is why we needed to.
But I mean, rook g6, knight d2, and then still bishop d3. And then no, bishop d3 doesn't exist. No, doesn't.
No. Rook a6 maybe. No, queen f3 check exists. What are we missing? We're missing something simple, it looks like, but what is it?
Well, who knows? I mean, I can't even look at the position. Yeah, looking at the camera.
Yeah, because rook 6 is the only move that that is strong, but you kind of make it because
Prague has played it.
Yeah. So why? What? Okay, knight g2, king h3. King h3 and queen b7.
Oh, the pawn has opened up the diagonal.
We opened up this diagonal, and king h3, queen b7 comes in
and delivers checkmate.
Yeah, he's gone queen e7 with 2 seconds on the clock, but now he will. Yeah, now it's no longer going to save because. Like I can play queen h3 now, for instance. Oh, bishop d3 ends the game now.
Yeah, this was my idea in the other position when it did not work because the queen could take on d3, but now it's.
Bishop d3 just ends the game. Rook h1, rook e6 check. Yeah, there it is.
So there it is. Yeah.
This will be a 2-2 draw now.
Wow.
Incredibly dramatic conclusion to this match. Yeah, with Vasif. Vasif had a good position and then a bad position and then suddenly a winning position and ends up finally losing to Prague. Yeah, there is no coming back from this. Bishop d3 just ends the game. If you go king h8, queen h3 is made. He's gone
everything queen a3 because of this king h7 move.
Yeah, he's gone queen a3, but now this is actually quite tricky. Queen a3 is a clever move by him, but I guess maybe we can play bishop f5 or something, because queen h3, rook g1 might be a perpetual. So yeah, maybe we just go bishop f5.
Yeah, bishop f5. Yeah, just keep the same motive.
He goes rook e6 check. Rook e6 check is also quite strong. Yeah, rook e6 check is also a very solid decision by Prague. Yeah, queen d3, rook e1, and this rook and queen ending is not going to be very difficult for him. It's just very, very comfortably winning.
Wow.
Incredible stuff. Incredible
I mean, okay, whenever a queen like this is locked on h1, you know that this is completely out of control. Meanwhile, Robert is just completely lost. He's basically, I mean, opponent managed to queen his pawns. And but it doesn't really matter because I mean I had no chances of saving that match.
Yeah,
Gabi is still being tortured there.
Yes.
And of course, okay, this game was just insane. I mean, this time trouble phase was one of the most dramatic chess sequence of moves that I've ever seen.
that was unbelievable to watch. Yeah, the amount of tension these guys are on. Yeah, and Vasif took on e1 and took on b5, but now queen e4. The problem is the pawn on h6 gets picked up with checks. We're not even taking on d4. That is also winning, but we go queen e4 check, and then king g8, we go queen g6, queen takes h6, and then we will pick up the pawn on d4 with checks anyway. And yeah, 2 against 1, as we know, sometimes is a draw. 2 against none. 3 against none is kind of never a draw. So yeah, Prague will not let go of this. Yeah, he just very, very disappointed resignation there by Vasif. He knows he must have missed something along the way. When you play a game like this, you get the very, very distinct feeling that you probably missed something very important.
Yeah, I mean, if the queen is locked on h1 for like 10-15 moves, you feel like there should have been something that you missed.
Yeah, and by the way, Olivia called